Field has gotten the 1-to-go signal here at the Toyota Save Mart 350, and they have warned these drivers to make sure they pull up and they're in the proper positions for the restart. They don't want anybody hanging back trying to pick up a little bit more speed. So NASCAR has warned the teams, make sure your driver's in the proper position.
I don't think it's picking up speed. I think they just don't want to be in the wreck.
Okay.
Yeah, they're hedging their bet a little bit when they get over there.
Let's check out a fresh take brought to you by Subway Restaurant. Subway Eat Fresh. Let's go down to Larry Mack.
Well, Bill, these are the things we talked about at the top of the show. My calculator, the battery's dead, my pen's out of ink, my brain's tired. But the thing I want you to look at, other than Scott Speed in that 87 car, pretty much everybody is done coming to pit road if you're going to win this race. But just look right there. I don't know that we're done with cautions. The last caution normally comes average a lap 93. Right now we've got 32 laps to go. And I think with this double file restart, shootout style, Wally, that we will have some more cautions. So I don't think we're done that. In fact, 4 times in the last 8 races, a caution in the last 10 laps.
And I agree with you on that, Larry, because first of all, this is where the patience goes out the window. The closer we get to the end of this race, guys are not going to just follow somebody if they're faster. They're going to start getting into each other.
And Scott Speed, who is the race leader in the 87 car owned by Joe Nemechek, pitted on lap 54. Casey Kane pitted just 7 laps ago in that 71 car, and everybody behind Speed has basically pitted within the last 11 laps.
All right, KP, so we keep waiting for seeing if that outside lane is going to make it happen. This could be real interesting.
Casey Kane will be in the outside lane.
I predict this will be real
It's going to be real interesting. I'm not going to say why.
I predict it will be. That's right. You guys at home make your own calls on this one, but I predict this one will be real interesting.
This is one of those deals where I'm not sure anybody's going to lift.
Yes.
Again, Scott Speed failed to qualify for this race. They basically made a deal, worked a deal with Joe Nemechek, the owner and driver of that 87 car. Joe has a lot of friends, gets a lot of help from that team.
Joe, I hope you got insurance, buddy. Got the 20 car right there, Joey Logano. Doing a nice job today, like Kyle said.
Pace car to the infield.
Ron Fellows sitting there in 7th. Don't forget about him.
Joey Logano in 3rd in his first road course race in the Sprint Cup Series. There's the green. 2 very critical turns right here.
All right, there we got side by side going up the hill, Kyle. So, wait. He did it.
There he did it.
There you have it. It can happen.
Kane to the lead, Stewart to 2nd. When these guys are going to want to get around that 87 car in a hurry.
Somebody's going to jack that 87 up.
Goes Kirkwood. Whoa! Kirkwood goes way in there.
Montoya over the curb.
Montoya has no patience at this moment, I can guarantee you. He's not saving fuel. Montoya by. 20 car.
Joey Logano, the rookie. Denny Hamlin, his teammate, right behind him.
Use those curves.
Well, you said in Wally's world that's cool and fun to do.
It is. I'm not sure you're supposed to use all 4 of those.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to
I
just
get
get
it.
one of them on the
I
right
get it.
front,
Okay.
the left front. Nice block job. We're trying. Okay, now see if Denny can do this without running into somebody.
Excellent point.
On board with Marcus Ambrose.
And Joey gave him plenty of room. Joey knew he was there, gave him plenty of room, swung to the outside. And that just comes. And you would think it would come with experience, but I tell you what, those guys are teammates, and obviously they're spotters, or their spotters were talking to each other.
Okay, watch here. I thought the 11 was going to get into the 87 of Speed.
You got Ambrose right there.
And he's still going to happen.
Yeah.
You got Ambrose right at the tail end of this thing with the 09 of Fellows.
Yeah.
And they need to be moving.
And the 87's like a jam car right now. You know, I mean, he doesn't have the tires everybody else has, and you've got a lot of guys coming in here running hard.
Oh, my.
And
there is
there
your
it was.
contact.
There it was.
Logano and Speed.
You knew it was coming.
Now Ambrose.
No, don't do that. I bet he's got a left rear rub. He can have a flat tire just on that deal right there. I bet he's gets a flat tire on this deal. Ryan Newman.
The 39 of Ryan Newman. currently 6th in the championship standings. Up front, you see Tony chasing Casey Kane.
Here comes Scott. Is that, yeah, that's Scott Speed. He's got,
and he has
oh, the 98 goes around. So here we go. What was I saying about everybody's patience going out the window?
They dropped the patience off in the pits. Yeah. The last time they pitted, they just handed their patience out the window. Because it's time to race, and it is time to race. These guys have to go now.
I tell you got to go back to 5th place here in that 48 car of Jimmy Johnson. Just an amazing comeback after the pit road speeding penalty. We watched the action. Check with Larry.
Hey, guys, in simple form, this is where they all go berserk, right here.
Okay, let's see if we can find out. Man, it's really closer than it looks. Here's a replay looking for Ryan Newman.
I'm not sure if he got help by the 77 on that or not.
The 77 was way out to the left. If he did, he just...
On board.
It's like he just gassed it up and got out from under.
Quarter. Clear.
That's hard.
He could have got touched there in the left rear.
Race leader Casey Kane. Tony Stewart runs 2nd. Oh, tiptoeing through turn 11. Toyota Save Mart 350 for the stars of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Just 27 laps to go. We are under caution for a multi-car incident. That's one of them. Go back and take a look.
Let's see if I can make a mess of this.
Looking for Boris.
Yeah, looking for Boris said, and go ahead and roll it, and I'll do my best, folks. Okay, right there. Boris gets in there way too hot. Hits the 71, or 77.
Right.
And 77 stays in the gas. Drills the 71 of David Gilliland. And it will take a shot from Boris's car. Kyle, I don't believe Boris was going to make this corner without the other cars he could have pinballed off.
Yeah, right here, Boris is headed for the Save Mart sweep.
Boom.
And the 77 pulls back in front of him, cuts into the corner the way he should have. 77 did nothing wrong there, and neither did the 71. There's 2 cars that are eliminated from the race.
Because the guy got in there too hot.
Because the guy got in there too hot. But at this time in the race, to give Boris, you know, his kudos on this, he's got to get back to the front, and he's driven to the front a couple of times.
Lucky dog is the 18 of Kyle Busch. We check with Ralph.
We're down here with Kenny Francis. Kane. Kenny, what are you guys going to do on this restart? How's he going to approach it?
I don't know. You know, we got a pretty good car. Budweiser Dodge has been good all day, and you know, you know, we're not typically great road racers, but he does a pretty good job, and we're pretty good on our car today. Car's running real good, so it's hard to say. You know, Stewart's a hard one to beat on a road course, but you know, we'll give it our best shot. I think we got a real good car, a real good chance, though.
As he said earlier today, Bill, he said, so did Casey Kane, that this is the best car he's ever had here.
Casey Kane has never finished in the top 10 in 10 road course races. He leads right now with 27 to go. Tony Stewart, Kurt Busch, and that Montoya guy behind him.